Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a little Balatro action. We're going to try and win with the deck we never won with before, the Magic deck. Base difficulty, why not? Start the run with the Crystal Ball voucher and copies 2 of the Fool. Need a timer and pace info. So I just got back from LA. It's a 4.5-hour flight to and from Detroit. Sitting on the plane, pull out the Switch, start playing Balatro, land in LA, and my wife looks at me and she's like, "Hey, what'd you do the whole flight?" And I'm like, I played this card game called Balatro, and she goes, "The whole flight?" And I said, "No, Gary." I did. I played it the whole flight. Okay, and on the way back, we're sitting next to each other. I pull up the Switch, pull out Balatro. She's like, "Is this a game you've been playing?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "You gonna play it the whole flight?" And I go, "Yeah." And she goes, "Must be a good game." So, but I will say this, having played Balatro for literally 10 hours, where normally, you know, I don't play it that much, I came to a few realizations. One, if you're not playing with the mouse, like, it's really, like, come on now. Second thing is that I'm gonna be honest, and like, I think we can conjure up some things. I think it's really fun to play. But what I will say is I think in terms of holy what the heck is that? Chicory? Chico disables effective every boss blind. Oh, what the heck is that? Look at him. Looks like a Dark Souls boss. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Man, let's throw this Joker in there too. Holy cow, I didn't even know. Is that our first legendary? I'm not about to be, especially after getting a legendary Joker. I got to finish what we were saying, but like in terms of being a fit for the show, I think it's good for a run. But I do think, like, you know, now that we're free of contractual obligations of from NBC, which they were amazing. I have nothing bad to say about NBC. Like we're gonna get more to like what makes the show, but I think like doing a POG run like this is good. Also, I did notice that I don't know what it means, but I looked, because you had 10 hours playing the game, I realized like the platinum could take literally a lifetime. We tried to tell you that, did you though? But did you? Give us all Jokers. But and I'm willing to do it, but not without a mouse. What did we get here? Okay, loyalty card, Chico, 4, re-trigger the first. Have you learned not to promise plats on new games yet? What do you mean? What are you saying? What do you mean? Did we promise it or did we project that we could do it? No, I'm telling you, no matter what though, like I will shut the channel down. Quote this: if we do not get Lies of P Platinum in 2024. How many months do we have? Like, I will shut it down. Like, I promise you. Like, take that to the bank. It's not even like, look, I'm not a huge fan of loyalty cards, so let's get rid of it. Buffoon me. You've enjoyed your stay. Look, all we ask is create a tarot card with 3 or less. But I feel like a Balatro Pro now, BQing, because when you play it for 5 straight hours, which is like so... I think that the flight, like I needed that flight. Like it's just so I would never have the ability to do that normally. So like I feel like it was a good flush of the system, if that makes sense. Let's start building some jacks. I will say though, it's so bizarre. Like I feel like, and tell me if you believe this or not. Turn the left card into the right card. I feel like 85% of my Balatro runs turn into flush runs. Does anyone else? Why, if you can relate, and if no? How did you feel that your score from the tourney was higher than anyone scored on Thursday? I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't think Balatro is going anywhere for us on the channel, but I think we're just gonna have fun with it, you know? We don't have to suffer core everything, especially with Elden Ring coming out. You have any interest in checking out Keeper RL? What is Keeper RL? $2 per discard, but look, you give us a free foil. So the other thing, like chat, just by playing the game without yapping the whole time, like I kind of learned how to play the game. So you want to have a little bit of multiplier like the X. I call that like what's it when you have the X, like 7 to the 7th power? What is that called? X. You gotta have some exponential, you gotta have some chips, you gotta have some malt. That's it. It's pretty simple. So we have some chips. It's okay. We have some malt. We don't have any exponential. Supernova I have also learned is bait. We'll take this just for now. You know what? That's actually good. But is it better than this? We are gonna start playing for 4 of a kind. We got 6 J's. We'll do this. How you like us now? So we got some chips. We got a little malt. Supernova's not bait. Also, how good is Chico? It's got to be so good, man. Ace is full, Mike. How did anyone ever play this without a mouse, by the way? Because I literally don't know how anyone could play this without a mouse. I do like it on the PS5, but like it's like...
Why?
The question is like, what are we doing? All right, what do we got rolling here? Plus 50 chips. I actually like that better. So we're not baited. So we're gonna go +1 discard, plus foil me. We're looking for some J's. Can we get some lowercase j? Yeah, I do think playing on Switch is different than playing on PS5. I will say that. Yeah, I do think the touchscreen's really good. I'm with you. Let's play, it's worth it for the monies, all right? Yeah, me too. You know, Lil Indigestion, we're gonna be playing a new Alt F4, but it came from the community. So I respect the heck out of it, because that means that it's been play tested, right? Jaybird. Quad J's, let's get out of here. You are also a PS5 Balatro enjoyer. You know, who knows? Maybe if they had mouse support, I wouldn't put it on the... I think, you know, in terms of like Mount Everest, I think the Balatro Platinum is like the Mount Everest. Maybe it's something we chip away at. But first, Local Thunk, I know you're under attack. Everyone's trying to pull your game from Steam. Don't put it back on Steam. Just get PS5 mouse support, and I got your back. But I'm not trying to like stoke the fire, but I saw a headline like, where did Balatro get pulled from? Let's try this. Familiar. Oh, EU. But it's like, ooh, more Jaybirds. Good gamble. But like, and I want to understand the other side. What about this promotes gambling? The poker, but it's not poker. It's Balatro. There are cards in it. I get it. Okay. So like, what happened? It got ripped. It got taken down on the EU site.
Dang heart, dang heart, dang heart.
Is it going to be back up? Wow. How come we didn't 4 of a kind that? Oh, we have no malt. We got to get malt. So right before, when we played this game, before we played it for 10 hours in 3 days, we'd say, why are we losing? We're losing because we don't have any malt. That's why. We need some malt. You know what I mean? It didn't have an accurate age rating content. What was it rated? We need some malt, otherwise we're gonna go bust. Why is everyone quad questioning? That'll help with malt. Because the malt card was not good. Why didn't we malt that? Because the malt card was not good. We can go one more. Ooh. Selling it only hurts though. Maybe if you're a noob.
Let's go.
Selling it only hurts. Play this hand. Look at, we got a little, there's our malt right there. How do we get more malt? That's how you get malt. The question is, do we want 4 of a kind malt? Is that better? All right, now look, we have to go to the candy shop and look for some malt balls. All right, that's where we are right now. We have to go get there. That'll help. That at least gets us a shred of some malt. It's artificial malt, but that's okay. Do we obelisk just to get some malt? If we don't get any malt here, we're torched soon. Come on. We don't want to get torched here. You know what? We got malt. We got artificial malt right here. We got some artificial malt is still malt. I'll play that. I'll play that hand. Come on. Another J, please. Come on. This may be it here. Unless we can pull the 5 of J. We didn't pull it. Hopefully that's enough. All right, we got it. That one, look, I think the game's one thing: exponentials, mult, and chips. Right now we're mult deficient. Copies the Joker to the right. The last pillar is you're ignoring is economy. All right, so from that standpoint, we're a few mults away from a triple double. 2 pair me. We need to catch the other mult jokers. Chat, I'm fiending for some new game plus. Could play that, I guess. Hopefully this is enough to bring us home. Ooh. What's better? 13 is better? But what about if you add the 4 of a kind's better? Okay. Then we want to hurry up and slide the blueprint. Did it work? Oh, it didn't work. We're due. Yep. We're kind of stuck between a malt and a hard place. All right. Hover over blueprint to see compatibility. Oh, it's not compatible. It can't be both. Also, it's nice to not play flush for once in our life, huh? Just J hunting. J hunting. So 4 of a kind is 13. Is that going to be enough to get us there? It is. Okay, we're getting about 11,000. No album out. Chat, what do we got to shank to get some malt here? All right, let me ask you this, chat. If you were me and me were you, because you're in the front seat with me, you're pretty much, you got your hands on the wheel. I got my foot on the gas. How do we get some malt, man? Options, new run. That's not an option for us. We keep skipping malt jokers. I mean, at this point, +4 malt is better than a kick in the pants. You know? Steal me, gold me, heart me, lucky me, tarot me. Tarot me. Glass me. Okay. Keep the econ. The widow, no problem. We're the widow maker. King quack. King, queen, jack, 9-8. Get those out of here. Flush these. Staying above 25 is clutch. That's good. That's good intel. All right. We're in case you're wondering what the heck's going on, we're J hunting right now. Hunting for J's. Glass me. Why not glass a J? Straight flush. We're never going to use that. We may use that. Keep that and sell it for econ. Man, that's not much malt, but it's enough to do the D, you know? Adds 1 stone card to deck when blind is selected. There we go.
Dang dance.
We got ourselves some... Is that a turkey? Doesn't that look like a chicken? Speaking of chickens, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not on Instagram, or if you are on Instagram and you don't follow at Dan Giesing, I'm just going to show you the heat that you've been missing out on. Rip Jared Goff. September 23rd. September 23rd to Feb 24. Jared Goff 2.0 loading. Yeah, look, there's you want hidden lore, it's all there. It's just a matter if you can handle it or not. I think that's too risky with our J's. Too risky with our J's. How do the kids take it? Well, I timed the messaging. Aura me. I timed the messaging, so I told them when they were having their cousins coming over. So it was like, sorry guys, Jared Goff said, "Oh, your cousins are here. See ya." Like it was like I tried to limit the downside, you know, and it worked. It did work. It did work. How do we get an extra slot? I sold the wrong one. Who moved it? It's okay. It's not. We're still. That's still winnable behavior. It's still. This is still winning behavior. Winning behavior. So all we're doing right now, I like when we can simplify the game to just call it J hunting. Right now, we're just J hunting. What happened to hunting for all trophies? Did we already accomplish it? Yeah. We're just J hunting right now. J Evans. Before we do that, we can gold me. Should be a victory. All right. It's not bad. So Corey ended up winning TCL. Was it like anticlimactic? Right click deselects all cards. I didn't know that. Well, it wouldn't make it anticlimactic because you said I had the highest score in the whole tournament. Can use that. Celeste me. Hold. Just we're holding. We can skip. Start with 0 discards. We can skip. I never knew that. I didn't know that's how it worked. Oh, Chico. What is Chico in real life, chat? Is that named after like someone in history? Oh, look at that foil. Look at that rose gold foil. Chico is a cheat code? Cheat code. Oh, Billy. All right, send it. Is 5 of a kind better? It's not though. Is changing clubs to blue in the settings? Yeah, it's like visual stuff. Chat, I think you can see since we've spent 10 hours playing Balatro off camera, I think you can see our plays elevated. Big time. 50-50. No, we'll take that. Right? Like we're better, right? Chat, this is where you say, like, yeah, you've gotten way better. You actually had to learn it's hard to learn like DAE mechanics when you're like yapping. You know what I mean? We do a lot of yapping. That's why like we like to play action games, because you don't have to think. You just smash buttons. And mouse and keyboard too. You're not wrong. Playing with the mouse makes you different. Yeah, but we're not thinking anymore. We're just clicking buttons. We could try to go for 400. Because it's we need to go at 400, right? That's so tempting. What game are not just clicking buttons? Good point. It's a good point. Some people refer to as horsing. Any horse in the storm? Why not us? Why not now? Jaybird, please. We're just hunting jays. All right, jays have been hunted. All right, we are not gonna play that, Marty. It just doesn't make sense. How is 4 better than 5? Jaybird in chat. Smug Bedbug on YouTube. What's going on? Chat, you gotta feel great about this run. Holy. Is that more? 15 mult or 4 times 5, 20 mult. See ya. Diamond me, jumbo me. A lot of J's in chat. Double your money, stone me, joker me, wild me. Do you think we can? I wonder if we can get to 400 on this run. Do you think we can? Need some cash jokers. This will help. I mean, we're just out here fishing for jokers. 5 of a kind may be better than now with a 4-face joker. Okay, so that gives us another +4 mult. Yeah, that's better, right? Because it gives us, it's a difference of +3 mult. The question is, I wonder if we're better going for a full house. Probably are, huh? Or do you go tryptophan? How many J's are left? 2 J's. I think we gotta go full house. Come on, J. That may, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer. About to find, that could be the difference. How do we lose that run?